Are you still watching? Oh. I'm trying something different today. This video will be uploaded to my main channel, which is the Viking one, and also to Bjorn Outdoors, which is my outdoors channel, because you can do that on YouTube now. And also I thought, if you can't connect with nature, if you can't be a part of nature and understand nature, you cannot understand the Viking Age. You cannot understand Viking society, Viking culture, or should I say Norse culture. So here we are, and I hope that you will join me for an overnighter in the lavvu. We will have a wood burning stove, and I will I'm carrying some steak and potatoes in my ultralight backpack, so a bit of irony there, I guess. Yeah, I'll spend the night here in the woods here in Norway. My name is Bjorn, if you didn't know. I'm a historical novelist, and I like to be in the woods, here in the woods in Norway. So yeah, I am aware that lots of people will unsubscribe to my main channel, the Viking one, that has my name, Bjorn Andreas Bull-Hansen, because it's different. And the way it works on these algorithms now, it's like you have to do the same thing every time, or else people will just leave. But you know, so be it. We can't be a slave to the system, and we should not, absolutely not, be a slave to the algorithm. So here we are. I've been here before. It's a wonderful place in my local woods, and my son will be joining me a little bit later. He will walk up here probably after dark, and yeah, I better pitch my lavvu and get everything sorted out, firewood and everything, you know. So let's do that. Here's my lavvu. Going to spend the night there. Hopefully some people will find it interesting. And yeah, you know, this is not like extreme camping, extreme hiking. Oh, it's so cold and minus this and that, almost died, and you see all this nonsense on YouTube. It's not like that. It's not sensationalist. So I hope you appreciate that. It's honest. And as I said, you know, this is all about connecting with nature, and I think you have to connect with nature to understand the past, because people lived so close to nature and in nature. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm actually listening to an audiobook, A Walk in the Woods, a famous book, Appalachian Trail novel, very funny. Okay. Shall we take a look inside? Here we have my sleeping system. That's the Zen-BV. And here's my little stove. Now it's getting dark, so it's time to find some firewood and get the stove going. My son arrived and now it's dark, but I just wanted to show you, if you've been following my outdoors channel, you know that I've been here. Last 2 times I've been out camping, I've been at this exact spot. But it's basically because of the hunting, and I feel it's not safe. But up here, it's safe, and also, you know, they have. It's not very bushcrafty, I know, but they have firewood here, so you pay a little bit, and you can use the firewood, which I will do, and we will have some steak and have a wonderful time here. Okay, hopefully you can see something. I'm in my Zen-BV bed now. Very comfortable, toasty warm, as the English say. And I'll just listen to my audiobook. And I tried to remember that quote from, is it from the Hova Mall? About if you have a roof over your head, you have a house and you're king in your house. Something like that. Something about value and self-respect that comes with having a home. And it doesn't have to be a grand home. It, you know, roof over your head. Yeah. So, as I always say when I do these overnight videos, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, let's go for a walk. And good morning, by the way. Just spent, well, 12 hours in the lavvu. And I want to say something. And I do feel that this is important. We take light for granted. Now, why is that important? You know, as a historical novelist, Viking Age historical novelist, I always, every day, on a daily basis, I have to recalibrate from living in the modern world to back to the Viking Age. And it's so helpful to go out camping like this, because I'm reminded that people back then, they had to deal with the darkness. 12 hours of darkness. And it's November here in Norway. That was your life. And it's going to get, the days are going to get shorter. And there's a lesson to be learned there. Not only if you're a historical novelist, but a lesson to be learned about taking things for granted. Which we shouldn't. So, all those people out there talking about they're going to be survivalists and preppers and maybe, you know, now that we're moving into a world with much more surveillance and yeah, all of that. I don't want to get too political here, but if you want to be prepared for the future, and if you want to have your freedom in the future, do prepare for darkness. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I have the campfire outside the lavvu because we will be packing up in a couple of hours, and it takes a while for the stove to cool down, and you can't really pack it down until it has cooled down. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's very wet behind me. It's been raining on a daily basis now for a week, 2 weeks. Feels like 2 weeks. Let me know if you want more of these videos. Now, as I said, this will go on both two of my channels, Bjorn Outdoors and my main channel, the Viking one, because I do think that this should fit with the general historical Viking content, because I do not want to be one of those guys just sitting in a room reading from a script on a screen about the past. I want to feel it and experience it, and that's what I want for you guys as well, guys and girls. Yeah, so yeah, I will be showing you some of the equipment, by the way, because I always get questions, and I have a very cool custom belt with lots of cool stuff on it that I'm wearing now, and also my Senbivi. This is not sponsored, but it's a sleeping system that solved some problems for me. I used to get, often, a headache and so on. So if you have trouble sleeping out in the wild, I do recommend the Senbivi system. I know lots of other people do as well, and there's a reason for that. So I'll show you. And by the way, I upload videos every Saturday on my main channel, and I will be back with proper Viking content, of course. next week. So don't leave me. Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery actually. So here's my lavvu here. Okay, why are there pine cones and stuff in the frying pan? My son did not put them there. I did not put them there. Honestly. Now I did see some mice inside here last night. So now I'm wondering, did the mice put pine cones in my frying pan? By the way, this is the second time mysterious stuff has happened to me up here. So the last time I was here, I heard these women around midnight laughing and shining a light on my tent and so on my lavvu. I do not believe in anything, you know, the supernatural. I do not believe in anything like that. But it's a bit strange. It's a bit strange. Yeah, but I will go with the mice. Must have been the mice. Maybe they traded some of the fat in the frying pan for cones. Spruce cones? No, pine cones. So here's my belt from Caström. And everything on it is also from Caström actually, except this pouch here. That's from the bushcraft shop, and it has my some fire starter stuff here, and it has a ferro rod on it as well. I don't know if you can see that, but it's well used. Now, let's see here. And here's a sheath from Caström. Here's a sheath for my folder. Now, I don't usually carry all these knives, but I thought I just wanted to. So, look back folder, really nice knife, and it's new. And I must say, Caström sent me this, so I'm very grateful. No strings attached, but you know, they're just being very nice to me. So yeah, and then I have, let's see, was that the right one? Like that. I have the number 10, brand new. That's from the Järven line. And I'm considering doing a giveaway on Bjorn Outdoors for the subscribers. Hint, hint. It smells lovely. And my favorite knife that I've been using for a long time, the number 14. It's just, I really like it. It's a wonderful knife, really nice. I like the longer blade, and they sent me a new sheath with the one with the ferro rod attachment here. And here's just a clip thing. You can attach some rope, something like that, or something else. Your troll repellent device. I was listening to that audiobook, A Walk in the Woods, last night, and I fell asleep while listening to it. But it's very entertaining, very fascinating, and funny. So I do recommend the book. So far, Bill Bryson, I think, wrote that book. Behind me is this tower. It's a lookout tower, and it was the local scouts that built it. It says, along with the municipality. Yeah, and I have a bit of a fear of heights, so I will not be climbing up there, but let's send the drone up and have a look. Now, why am I coming back here? Why don't I go to other places? I do, but honestly, I don't feel safe in these woods during moose hunt. I have, and I'm not sure if it's better to be very visible or not visible, if you get what I mean. And much closer to my house, on one occasion they fired a shot at me. I think not to hit me, but to scare me, and I got scared, as any sensible person would have gotten. I got scared, and the local boys of all ages, sons of the wilderness. It's generally safe in these woods if you're far away from the roads, because they are too lazy to walk far. So but the problem is that when they have these ATVs, is that what you call them? They can get further into the woods now. So yeah, that's why I'm here. So did I report it to the police? Yes. What happened? Can you guess? Nothing. So I just wanted to show you the Sen beaver here. It's a quilt, but it wraps around the sleeping mat here, the inflatable mat, so you won't get any draft, and it's very comfortable. So it has this hood here if you want to use that, integrated pillow, and it's just fantastic. So highly recommended, absolutely highly recommended. I put a link in the video description to all my gear, by the way, so you can find it there. And as always, leave no trace and take only memories or photos or video. Yeah, okay. If you're still watching, well done and thank you. So I upload videos every Saturday. If you want to help me here on AI Tube, Slop Tube as it's called now, here, subscribe to both my channels, Bjorn Outdoors and Bjorn Andreas Bull-Hansen, which is also my name, if I didn't say so already. Thank you. I will be back in a few days. I hope to see you then. Okay, bye bye.